me they don't mean it. So I fuck them, then I leave them. Records, renegades, motherfucker, I'm a certified demon.
Shout out to the Taliban. When I first moved back from the United States, I used to hate the Taliban because I got tricked by all the United States people that didn't really give a fuck about me anyway. But no, up here in Canada, we don't mind the Taliban. And I learned that it took years for me to finally transition and realize what was going on. As more money was stolen from me, or more American people were talking very bad about me, and I was only here 200 miles from the American border. And I realized, oh, this Taliban thing must have been a fake thing. There must have been something else going on behind it, is all I mean. I don't really support the Taliban, but I don't support the U.S. as much either now. Justin Trudeau and them, they had this thing. It was listen up. It's not just about the U.S. It's also about what about yourself? And when I started to look at myself, I said, wow, how much I was tricked. I wasn't even from the U.S. I got invited down from Canada. I was born here in Canada. And then the mistreatment happened because I was from Canada. I wasn't from the U.S. And then they wouldn't give me the same rights. I was supposed to be a U.S. citizen. So then I didn't have the same rights as the U.S. citizen. Even though I was going to school, I was performing better than many other people in school. Even down to the money and all that. It's just different down there. It's not about anything else. It's just some really bad people that want to go into your house and steal your stuff. And they did it in Afghanistan because they had some pretty nice buildings and mansions going up in Afghanistan. They were starting to make some progress as humans, as a city of Kabul and whatnot. So then you got Joe Biden. He loves city of Kabul, but he doesn't really love city of Kabul. It's like we go in, kick your door in, kill your children, kill everybody there, and take what we want. Now it's Damascus steel. But I don't like the war. But that's what U.S. do. But U.S. don't really give much to many people that live there. It's only they're much like Taliban themselves to me. So it's it's just like this Palestinian Gaza Strip thing going on with the U.S. and with them. And these ones, we get to see these ones. I don't even get involved. This is the first time I've ever even said anything about these people. But these are the ones that are in control. They're the reason why you or me have food on our plates or not. They'll go right in your account and steal your money. They don't care if you made it legitimately or anything like that. They don't mind if you follow the rules or anything. I find that gay that I know this guy named Matthew, because that means it was all a mafia hit. Because our family went down to the U.S. on free will. We got invited to work at Cape Coral Plumbing. My dad worked for this plumbing company. They invited him. We were doing fine. $1.3 million house here in Canada. And we got tricked, I guess, because that's what happened when I went down there. Shortly before it was the 9/11. We get to celebrate 9/11 every year on September 11th. And that is in just short of 8 or 9 days. And I used to be the biggest one to say it was the worst atrocity ever. Thank God for 9/11. If it wasn't for 9/11, I probably wouldn't even be here today. I mean, the U.S. had this ideology that they were the most powerful nation on all earth. And they're pretty powerful, and they are one of the greatest nations on earth. That's where you're going to watch this video. But it's not the United States. It's the certain ones that are in control of the gunships or in control of the system in which I'm working on and paying taxes, but it's not about the taxes. How about the economical difference and the money made? And it doesn't matter. And once I realized that why am I working for the same people that it's all, I don't know what to say about it, but I've changed my position. I no longer put in the same effort that I used to. Never again will they use me or have me put in any effort. Here's that George W. I always said I was a big fan of him. I don't know him for nothing, anyways. In real life, I don't know him at all. He's never sent me a dime. Mission accomplished. For your people, but not mine. I'm not a person from the United States. Unfortunately not. Got to live down there, but I'm not from there. And I'll never be from there. You got ones that are from there, they look much like this. And like this. Desert Storm. Let's go pretend to do anything good, but we never did anything good. Because when you got back home, all your friends and family were wondering what happened, and you didn't say nothing. You just left us in the dust like this. Desert Storm.